While we're talking about geography, let's talk about
The sloppy world building.
Yeah, how they got there.
Because
Old Town.
I don't know how they got there. Well, how they got there in the books is that they went from Eastwatch by the Sea to Bravos. And for most of Feast of Crows, they're actually in Bravos. But the plan was to take a boat from Bravos to Old Town, right? And
Which is a common route.
Yeah. To do that, I think they stopped in Tyrosh and things like that, too. To do that, you'd have to go around Dorne.
Like the south.
Yeah.
The south of it. Probably with a stop at the Arbor. Yep.
Yeah. You probably have a stop in Tyrosh and King's Landing and maybe Sunspear and then around to Old Town.
I'd imagine Sunspear, definitely.
Or Flanky Town, whatever.
Yeah.
And so it's quite a long trip. Like, you have to go basically all the way around a continent. Theoretically, what they could have done, especially since there's no Ironborn raiding, is go to the Shadow Tower and take a ship from there down the west coast to, like, Lannisport or, like, Seaguard. I don't know. What else is there?
I mean, there's the Iron Islands, but again... Yeah, no, Lannisport would probably have been the best port.
Because if they're not, like, the best port is definitely Old Town, even there. Like, you would go all the way down to Old Town. But...
Even Castle Rock... Yeah, you would go to Old Town. Why would you not go to Old Town? I'm heading to Old Town. Where should I go? Probably Old Town.
Yeah. But, like...
They would go to Old Town. That would be the port.
Well, in the books, what happened is they went to Old Town, and then Sam, basically, the last time we see him, he just arrived at Old Town. Sam is planning to take Gilly to Horn Hill from Old Town. Because it's like... up in the mountains north of Old Town, like a few hundred miles maybe.
Horn Hill?
Yeah. Well, it's quite close.
Yeah.
Like it's like the Tarly lands and the Hightower lands probably touch each other, but the High Towers.
I think Horn Hill is closer to Highgarden than to Old Town, but yeah, it's close. It's not far. It's not. Yeah. It's not crazy.
It's like between Old Town and the Princess Pass. So either they landed maybe in King's Landing, and then they moved overland to Horn Hill, which is a long fucking way. They'd have to go down the Rose Road, I suppose. Or that
would be crazy. Maybe they landed in, like...
Or they landed in Lannisport and they went down the Ocean Road into the Reach and went past, like, across the Mandor, like, through the mountain passes in the Westerlands.
Yeah, there's really two roads they could have taken.
Yeah.
I think it's the Sea Road, not the Ocean Road, but whatever.
Yeah, well, then there's, like, the Gold Road, too. That's like...
Yeah, I forget where the Gold Road is. The Rose Road is from King's Landing, and the other one... Yeah. Why? No, none of this makes sense. They would have had to have landed in Old Town.
But, like, it was clearly the first time they saw Old Town in the last episode. So...
Did they land in Highgarden
We can't even honeypot that. Well, to land in Highgarden, you'd have to go up the Mandor. Highgarden is quite a bit inland, but the Mandor does seem to be navigable by most ships.
That's... maybe what they went for. It's just...
Obviously, nobody...
But they went from Eastwatch. No, we know they went from Eastwatch.
How do we know that?
Didn't they announce it last year? I'm looking this up.
No, because last year, what we thought was going to happen is that they'd go completely overland. And we were talking about how they're going to go through, 4 war zones and, not even mention it.
Oh, right.
Because they just, got into a wagon and left the gate, and that's all we saw. But presumably they went either to Eastwatch or to the Shadow Tower. No, obviously there's no way to make this trip make sense. That's where we arrive at for a lot of things in this show right now.